What's this hair doing? Anyway, let's check the sound. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay. I hear myself. Waiting for people to come into the room. Okay, I'm just going to begin. So today's themed reading was suggested by a client. What they do and don't like about you. The primary pull is going to be performed with the Every Little Thing deck. You do is magic. The clarifiers is this is going to hurt. And I've chosen these decks. I was drawn to these decks out of the 250 I have. If the clarifiers need clarifying, the Wizard of Oz deck. And the clarifier needs clarifying that deck. And then the energy you should hold or avoid will be from the Modern Life Oracle. Please like, share, and subscribe because it helps boost the channel. It's just a quick read. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Just a quick read because I wasn't able to do one this morning. So I want to make sure I try to get in every day, right? I try. I work for a living too. So just like you guys. So if I do it in the morning, I have to get up at 4, which is fine. I'm willing to do it, but I wasn't able to do that this morning. So that's why. Okay, we're going to begin with Aries. Boom. I hope you guys are well. I hope you had a good day. Boom. Okie dokie. Beginning with Aries. Now this is the person that you're thinking of right now, okay? That's the they in the scenario. Aries, the person they're thinking right now, what do they like best about Aries? To the person who Aries is thinking about right now, what do they like best about Aries? Hi, Sarah. How are you, babe? That's right, August 14th, coming up, babe. What are you going to do for your birthday? For the person who Aries is thinking about right now, what do they like best about Aries? They like that you're curious about other people. But it kind of came in gossipy. I am fine, Natasha. How are you? I'm really good today. I'm really good today. Thank you. I had a productive day, which is always fantastic. I keep forgetting. I'm going to go for a meal for my birthday. Oh, good for you. Isn't that the best? Just to treat yourself. They feel that with the Lover's card in the upright, remember I was drawn to this deck, that it's a little sexy for me to say, but you can just, they imagine that what they like the best about you is that you're different from other people, that you have a preciousness about you, a neat quality. Just being different from other people, according to this person, is something precious, right? Because everybody else is just ordinary. And here you have the Apprentice of Pentacles in reverse. And then you have the Ten of Wands in reverse. I don't know if you're like no drama, that you like to keep things simple, right? With the Page of Pentacles in reverse, you don't, it's like you do things without expecting anything in return, according to the cards, right? Love that. Okay. So this may hurt tarot. I don't think we need to clarify that. It's pretty cool. Again, this is just a quick read, just to make sure I serve you all today. Hi, babe. Welcome back. There's Natalie. Hello. To the person Aries is thinking about right now, what do they not like about Aries? To the person who, if somebody could timestamp these, that would be amazing. The person who Aries is thinking about right now, what do they not like about Aries? They like that you're curious about people on the one hand, but then they may think you're a little bit like you go a little bit too far. Like you're a little bit nosy. And they wonder if you do that about them, right? So this may be a very private person or reserved. I had lots not to like about Aries, my ex. How funny. Well, you know, it's Aries. First house, so, you know, you have to be compatible, you know. For instance, you know, Virgos are here to serve, so they have to, they're more compatible with people who like to be served or cherished, you know. For the person Aries is thinking about right now, what do they not like about Aries? Okay, I'm just going to force a cut. Boom. They may think you're immature or too dreamy, like unrealistic, with the Fool card in the upright. I don't know, with the Knight of Swords in reverse, there's an element of mistrust about you. And with the Hermit card in reverse, maybe you're too extroverted, right? And maybe this person likes to keep things private. Okay. Hi, Sarah. Oh, I said hi, Sarah, to you already. Sorry. It looked different somehow. Oh, am I? Okay, cool. I like it when I do a good job. Okay, Taurus. I'm trying to get my time down on because my all signs tend to be like 3-4 hours long, so I'm trying to, I mean, you know, you can't force a reading, you know, so I'm trying to keep it simpler and faster, so I grab people's attention and, you know, raise the profile on our channel in recommendations, right? For the person Taurus is thinking about right now, what do they like best about Taurus? For the person Taurus is thinking about right now, what do they like best about Taurus? For the person who Taurus is thinking about right now, what do they like best about Taurus? Welcome, everyone. Oh, do you? Oh, I love that. Yeah, I don't like to burn time. And I do that in my personal readings too. I won't go into like past stuff because you know your past. What the hell am I going to give you your past about, right? You want to know the future. So that's how I do my personal readings too. What do they like about you, Taurus? They like that you're respectful. That what people show you is what you give back and vice versa. Okay, with the 2 sevens as a tarot cluster. They might think you're a little rogue, but Taurus is like that. Okay. So they might be another Taurus. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. They might think, well, I don't think they think you're a prude, but that you don't just jump into relationships and things, right? With the 8 of Wands in the upright, they think you're ambitious, They think you have like a spirit of adventure, like a wanderlust perhaps. So you might have spoken to them about traveling and being excited about that in the past, right? Especially long distance travel. You might have met them online. I don't know. There's a spirit of adventure. There's a decisive, like if you make a decision, it's not like you waffle on decisions. In other words, like I'll have the chocolate cream pie, please. Like, you just, you know what you want and you just go after that. Sorry, hold on. My nose was itching. Okay. What do they not like about you? Oh, it was totally on camera when I did that. How funny. My nose is itching. It doesn't mean anything. It just itches. Oh, good. I'm glad I'm spot on today. Maybe I'm in the zone. For the Taurus, for the person who Taurus is thinking about right now, what does your person not like about you? For the person Taurus is thinking about right now, what do they not like about you? For the person who Taurus is thinking about right now, what do they not like about you? For the person whose Taurus is thinking about right now, what do they not like about you? I heard my spirit guide say messy Bessie, but she made it seem like it was gossipy. I don't know if you're a gossip or you talk shit or something. I don't know. I don't know if they think you're a know-it-all, so I'm going to clarify this. This is the apprentice. This is the master. I don't know if they figure or there's like a trust issue. And maybe they think you're, like I said, monkey, come. Monkey, don't cry, come. They think you're dreamy or lack awareness, situational awareness, I want to say. I know it was completely different for Aries, but this is what I'm getting. Okay, let's clarify. With the Wizard of Oz Tarot. So I want to know what this means, right? Thank you for being here, you guys. Please clarify the meaning of this Eight of Pentacles in reverse. But they think you're sexy because you got eights in both readings, okay? 8th house of sex, death, and taxes, right? Scorpionic energy. What's this 8 of Pentacles in reverse mean? Oh, thank you for the hearts. For Taurus and what their person doesn't like about them. I got the Queen of Swords as a pop-out, so I'm going to keep that. Please clarify the 8 of Pentacles in reverse for Tauruses and what their person doesn't like about them. I see the color green, and usually that's money or growth. I don't know if they think that if you work a lot, like maybe you wouldn't have time for them because you're just like always going after the money. Ace of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Swords in reverse, which equals the 9 of Swords, right? Well, technically 14. They feel karmically connected to you. Now, karma's not a bad thing. Everybody talks about karmics, okay? Just like karmic doesn't mean a bad thing. You know, you have good karma with people, you have bad karma with people. Karmic connection means that you were meant to have an experience with this person in this lifetime, okay? For whatever reason, good, bad, right, or wrong, right? There's a lesson to be learned or a lesson to teach, right? Now remember, we're clarifying this. I don't know if they feel like you work a lot. I don't know. I feel like they're guessing, okay? Like, oh, maybe they're working a lot because they owe money or they can't manage their money or something, right? Because I'm looking at the surrounding cards. So I'm going to clarify the Fool, right? Does that mean immaturity, dreaminess, religious hysteria, right? Lack of situational awareness? What's this Fool card in the upright mean for Taurus and their person? What does this Fool card in the upright mean for Taurus and their person? What does this Fool card in the upright mean for Taurus and their person? Boom. The Four of Brooms, which is the Four of Wands. You're immature, but you're stable, and you're certainly marriage material, right? They see stability, strength in you, compassion, fun, right? And then you have the Four of Spears in reverse. They think that you're coming out of a time, just like the Fool coming out of the cave and being blinded by the light. This is tied to your spirit of adventure. I don't know if they think you're restless, like always moving. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to do the modern life at the end, right? And we'll just go through all the signs. Okay. Geminis. For the person Gemini is thinking about right now, what does their person like about them? For the person whose Geminis are thinking about right now, what does their person like most about them? For the person who Geminis are thinking about right now, hello everybody, welcome. What does their person like most about them? I'm seeing like a strawberry, like a single strawberry, kind of like in my face, like in front of my face. It makes me think of strawberry shortcake. So I don't know if they think you're sweet and childlike. You have the Seven of Cups in reverse. They might have a wake-up call about you. And that's, you know, when you have the Seven of Cups in reverse, I feel like what they like most about you is that you're spontaneous, because the Seven of Cups in the upright is like making plans for the future, right? Lover's card, there's a preciousness and uniqueness about you. And then you have the Champion of Swords, which is the King of Swords in reverse. I think they get jealous and possessive about you when they think about you with like maybe other people, and they're just like, ooh, right? Because here you have this Peacock. So they may lack confidence. They may feel in the sense that, wow, I wonder what kind of competition I'm up against. It's like that. So it's thoughtful in a way. Okay, so they know that you're, or think that you are in demand. Okay. What does Gemini's person most dislike about Geminis? What does who the person Gemini is thinking about right now not like about Gemini? I heard gold digger. I heard gold digger. I'm sorry. They think you're a gold digger, apparently. But again, this is a general reading for all signs, not just one person. So if you want a personal reading just for you, contact me or another reader that you trust. And when you contact me, don't give me your birthday or background information or sign you are. I don't need to know that. Nobody needs to know that. So let's just be clear. just as an aside, any reader who asks you for your sign or birthday, I don't know. First of all, we don't need that information. The cards are going to tell us whatever you need to know. And I can tell a lot about you by your sign. Yes, you're still unique people and you have your own natal chart and all that. But I know there's houses associated with each sign, and you chose to be your sign in this lifetime. So basically the reason why group readings work and all signs work is that you chose to be a sign you are with certain, house challenges and benefits. Okay. So don't tell me your sign. Anybody who asks you your sign or birthday is a cheat. Okay. Totally. Okay. Now that we have that, trust me, I don't need to know. Okay. What does Gemini's person who they're thinking about right now dislike most about Gemini? Remember, I heard gold digger. Especially if we get the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Nope. They think you're really, really smart and talented, and probably if you have a job that you're probably a master or respected in your field. They think you're compassionate, yet but you're not to be effed with. And the Four of Cups in reverse in this card. See, in the upright, you're kind of unreachable, right? Here, you may be too accessible, or you bore easily, right? So let's clarify. They wonder if they can keep your attention. What does Four of Cups in reverse mean for Geminis and their person? What does this Four of Cups in reverse mean for Gemini and their person? What does this Four of Cups in reverse mean for Gemini and their person? Boom. You got the Four of Brooms as well. They're okay with it. They think they can build with you. That you would create a space of security for them. And that you would be able to supply the heart, the head, and feed them. And, you'd be a catch. If you've broken up, like you used to be with this person, they wonder if they have a second chance. Page of Brooms in reverse. If you're in no contact, remember, if you're in no contact for more than, say 6 weeks, they're not into you, okay? They're not, and if they do contact you after that, it's just an ego call, okay? But as far as what they like and don't like about you, okay? But there's no invitation for a second chance. Maybe they think they just don't have a second chance if you've been with them. If you've had a falling out and you've never been together, but you're still crushing on each other, they wonder if they should approach you. Okay? Now we're going to read for Cancers. For the person who Cancers are thinking about right now, what do they like best about Cancers? For the person Cancers are thinking about right now, what do their people think of Cancers? For the people who Cancers are thinking about right now, what does their people think about Cancers? I heard available, then I heard unavailable. So I don't know if they think you're wishy-washy and in and out and hot and cold, right? But we were shuffling by what they like about you. So maybe this person likes drama, like they're an Aquarius or something. With the Ace of Cups in the upright, they know that you're full of positive emotions. They think you're a positive thinker, that you're accessible, but they may think you give them mixed messages. If they were on the fence before, they may be moving towards not being worried about it, but then this is a ending card, and 10s are completion. So I don't know if they're ending something to come towards you or what. And then you have the Oracle of Swords, which is the Queen of Swords in reverse. They may think you're a little bit of drama and that, I mean, this is what they like about you, so I don't know what to tell you. They may like drama. But, you know, I mean, that's a red flag for me. Like, I can't stand people who like drama. For instance, I don't like the you know, people who fight with you because they like the makeup sex or whatever it is. It's like, no, thank you. I need peace in my life. You know, I want somebody I can love and cherish and feel good, you know, make them feel good. You know, I don't need to, like, date my mom again, okay? So that's what they like about you. They like that you're a little bit of drama, maybe. Okay. But they think you're loving and full of and capable of true love, okay? For the people who Cancers are thinking about right now, what do they least like about Cancers? For the people that Cancers are thinking about right now, what do those people not like about Cancer sign? Cancer sign. The people who Cancers are thinking about right now, what does those people like least about Cancers? I heard humble, and then I heard humbuckle or Hoboken. I don't know what that means. I mean, I know what they mean, just not in this context. What they don't like about you is that you have a spirit of independence. You don't need nobody. And you got everything they need. So you got to remember, men like to, you know, give women what they need. It's like, I mean, most. Not if you need $1 million in a Birkin every week. But they like to do things and teach women things. And, you know, it's a part of their DNA. 10 of Pentacles, maybe they think you're family-oriented or close to your family. And if not, they could build a family with you, a legacy, right? So they may have marriage on their mind. But I don't know if they're afraid of what your family might think about them, and maybe that uncertainty is what they don't like. But we have all Pentacle cards, so maybe they think you're focused too much on money, perhaps. Here with the 7 of Pentacles, maybe you make them wait. Okay, I don't know if that resonates. Leos, Sarah. Now remember, we're going to pull the Modern Life Oracle for all the signs at the end. Hello everybody, welcome. Now, as you guys know, I've had oral surgery and I don't like my prosthetics. So that's why I'm veiled until I get new ones. But thank you for being here. Please subscribe to the channel because I feel like it's an even exchange. For the people thinking that Leos have on their mind, what do they like best about Leo? For the people Leos are thinking about right now, what do those people like best about Leos? For the people who Leos are thinking about right now, what do they like best about Leos? So we have a pop out. I'll tell you what that is in a minute. The pop out was the Elder of Pentacles, which is the King of Pentacles. In reverse. They think you have like a ruthless quality and they dig that. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know if they think you mismanage your money or something. I don't know, but I feel like if it's that is a thing, which is quite possible for Leos, who are all ruled by the 5th house. Let's have fun, fun, fun. It's quite possible that they feel like they could provide for you, that you could fulfill their need. Look at this. Look at that. They feel like they're going to have good luck with you, or that you're lucky. So they would love to hitch their wagon to you. You know, because who wants to be with an unlucky person? You know what I mean? But that's what that tarot cluster means. But it also means partnership. Okay? So they think they can have a long-term partnership with you, which is what they like about you. So their view is stable, you know? But they may think you're a little bit sassy, too, with that, you know, King of Pentacles in reverse, right? How funny. Okay. For the people who Leos are thinking about right now, what do their people not like about them? Thank you, babe. I appreciate it. For the person Leos are thinking about right now, what do those people not like about Leos? I'm seeing a little like swaddled baby. No. That could mean a dozen different things. So as a metaphor, it's expansive. Ooh, okay. Now remember, they think you're lucky, right? They think, you know, that you're a hard worker. I don't know if you're training for something new, or that you're creative and like to make things. Now with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, don't panic. This could just mean that you're changeable or stubborn. So we'll have to clarify which one does that mean. And with the 7 of Swords, I don't know if they think you're not flighty, but they don't like that you can't or won't. I don't know if you make statements saying like non-committal statements, like, I don't know, you'd be like in a group of people, and this is like a rude thing to say, but you have in the room, and like, if you've dated in a group with them, like met their friends or something, and they ask you, you know, what your plans are, and you're like, I'm never getting married, and like, you're with the person who's thinking, you know, I don't know. It's kind of humiliating, you know, for someone to be on a date and then say, you know, I don't think I could ever get married. It's like the person is not worthy, right? They wonder if you would run away from commitment. Okay? So yeah, let's see if what the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. What's this Wheel of Fortune in reverse mean for Leos in this reading? What's this Wheel of Fortune in reverse mean for Leos in this reading? What's this Wheel of Fortune in reverse mean for Leos in this reading? Ooh, like the wheel in reverse is stuck. I think it's probably stubbornness. Boom. Yeah, Page of Swords in reverse. A flying monkey. I think they think you're stubborn, and even though Leos are adventurous and you know, because they're ruled by the 5th house, I don't know if they think you're a homebody. and not adventurous, or that you like to stick to a routine, almost like in a Virgo-like way. I don't know, it's kind of crazy. With Judgment in reverse, yeah, you're stubborn. You're like, nope. Okay. Virgos. Boom. For the people who Virgos are thinking about right now, what do their people think about, what do their people like best about them? For the people who Virgos are thinking about right now, what do their people like best about Virgo? Oh my God, Natasha, you're so good. No, thank you. You're so sweet. I hope 35 years of reading have served me well. So thank you. I appreciate the kind compliment. For the people who Virgos are thinking about right now, what do their people like best about Virgo? I heard love bug. I don't know if they think you're cute, like adorable. Oof. So you have a Scorpionic card and you have a Virgo card. You have the Death and the Hermit, and it's separated by the Two of Pentacles. Here's how I'm seeing it on my table, like this. Okay? So Scorpio and Virgo are psychically connected. They're very alike. They keep to themselves. They're okay with being alone, right? Now, I don't know if they like that you like to travel. I don't know how, if you do like to travel and you do travel a lot, they don't know how you're able to do that so much, right? If you don't travel, they like that you're able to balance your budget, apparently. Like you don't have money issues. That you're transformative, you're not afraid of evolution, and that you're curious and look for answers. And if you have to self-isolate to do that, you do that, right? The Hermit signifies they like that you don't mind being alone, right? They probably wonder why or who you're with, but they like that you don't need anybody. Okay? Okay. Welcome, everybody. Okay. For the people Virgos are thinking about right now, what do they not like about Virgos? For the people Virgos are thinking about right now, what do those people not like about the Virgos? For the people who Virgos are thinking about right now, what do those people not like about the Virgos? For the people who Virgos are thinking about right now, what do their people not like about the Virgos? Boom. I hear just the woods, that phrase, the woods. So I don't know if they know that you're not like an outdoors person. Oh, I love this. They love that. Well, what they love about you is what they hate or not like. That no matter how you work, how long you work, how hard you work, it's always like you're working, like they wonder if you're spinning your wheels at your job. I don't know if they don't like that you're marriage minded, okay? That you seek like commitment and commitment, basically. And they don't like that you are in the spotlight a lot, that people notice you. Okay, so we'll clarify that. Because that's what I'm getting. Because remember, they like the transformative part of you, but they don't want you to like evolve too much maybe. So that's why we're clarifying. Please clarify the meaning of this world card for Virgos reading. Please clarify the world card in the upright for Virgos reading. Please clarify the world card in the upright for Virgos reading. Please clarify the world card in the upright for Virgos reading. Boom. The Ace of Cups. I don't know. I mean, here you have the Nine of Spears. They don't like that you're commitment minded. They want to be with you, but they don't want to look like a jerk, right? Like a pervert. They know that if they do come together with you, that, you know, where's this going? Right? They know. They wonder if you have this Ace of Cups in the upright and you have these Nine of Swords in the upright, right? I think they worry about you being... remember, there's like a love of travel, like what you're doing on your trips, always being in the spotlight perhaps, or the center of attention, or they just assume that there's like a lot of competition. And they're right. Anyway, let's move on to Libras. Remember, we're going to do the oracles at the end. For the people Libras are thinking about right now, what do those people like best about Libras? For the people who Libras are thinking about right now, what do they like best about the Libras? Seven of Pentacles. Maybe because you don't jump into things like relationships, because this is 7th house, right? You wait. In other words, you're not a whore, right? You're just not going to jump in. For the person who Libras are thinking about right now, what do they like best about Libras? I heard they're hot. That's what I heard. Oh, you were so welcome, Sarah. I appreciate you. So with the Page of Wands in reverse, again, I'm getting like the energy of that you just don't invite everybody. And 6 of Wands in reverse. Now see the pig with the laurel, right? It makes me think of putting lipstick on a pig. It's like you have an inner beauty, like if you took your makeup off, if you wear makeup, even if you're a dude, because these readings are for dudes as well, that it's not camouflage, that it's very natural. You're very naturally beautiful or handsome, right? And with the Ace of Wands in reverse, I don't know if they like that you just, again, don't spread your legs for anyone, or whatever dudes do. You know what I mean? I love that. Whew. For the person who Libras are thinking about right now, what do their people not like about Libra? For the people who Libras are thinking about right now, what do their people like least about Libras? They may think you're stubborn or hard to tap into. Wow, the Eight of Pentacles is coming up a lot in the same position, in the same orientation as well. They don't like you for the same thing that they like you about. I don't think you make them wait, or you're making them wait before you let them in, right? And then you have the Page of Cups in reverse. They don't like that you're not like falling all over them. Okay? Like they're not your focus. And maybe that's new to them. Maybe you're focused on work. Maybe you're hard to schedule in, or you make them wait somehow. Like, oh, I don't know if I'm available on that day. Good for you, Libras. And if they don't know this for sure about you, it's what they think at this point, if your interactions have been limited. Scorpios. For the person Scorpios are thinking about right now, what do those people like best about the Scorpios? For the people who Scorpios are thinking about right now, what do those people like best about the Scorpios? I heard loving. For the people who are on Scorpio's mind right now, what do those people like most about the Scorpios? They like that you're fair and ruthless. It's like you're nice until you aren't nice. This is essential justice. I don't know if they think that you, or hope that you are marriageable. And with the Queen of Cups in reverse, I don't know if they like that you have a little bit of drama, but that you're ruthless. And I don't know if they like that you're a little bossy and sassy. Okay, love that. I'm not bossy or sassy in relationships, but to each his own. But that opens me up to users, you know what I mean? For the people who Scorpios are thinking about right now, what do those people not like about the Scorpios? For those people who Scorpios are thinking about right now, what do they not like about Scorpios? For the people who Scorpios are thinking about right now, what do those people not like about the Scorpios? I heard untouchable. So I don't know if they think you're emotionally distant or act that way. Like aloof, right? Huh, yeah. Almost the same cards came up again. So they love and hate you for the same reason. That you're aloof, that they are not your focus, right? That you're not stalking them. That maybe you work too much or you're too busy. right? I don't know if they feel like they have to compete with your family somehow, or money, compete with money. Like money is more important to relationships than relationships to you, perhaps. This is what they're thinking, according to the cards, right? Okay. Now we're going to read for Sagittarius. What do Sagittarius, for the people who Sagittarius is thinking about right now, what do those people like best about Sagittarius? For those people who Sagittarius is thinking about right now, what do they like most about Sagittarius? For the people who Sagittarius is thinking about right now, what do they like most about Sagittarius? Boom, boom, boom. They like that you feel familiar to them. This makes me think of the Goldilocks and the Three Bears. See how they're sleeping? They like that you're dynamic and changeable, but not in a flaky way. And they like that you're open and that you're they like, if you're a woman, they like the intuitive part of you. Like they feel like you're very, if you don't know something, you usually can relate to the subject somehow from your experience and able to apply that. They like that you are experienced in relationships. That you've gone through heartbreak and redemption and having a good relationship, and they do feel like you are overly careful, but maybe they like this about you. I don't know if they're an insurance adjuster or what, but you know, I heard the phrase chaos magician. Take it how it resonates. Okay. That you have a preciseness and a focus that's maybe unnerving. Usually Scorpios and Virgos are viewed in that way. Because they have that, you know, 10-mile stare or whatever it is. Anyway, for the people who Sagittarius is thinking about right now, what do they not like most about the Sagittarius? For the people who Sagittarius is thinking about right now, what do their people not like about Sagittarius? I don't know if they think you're stingy with money or a cheapskate. I don't know how that could be, because maybe they feel like you don't have money and that's why you are the way you are. This is someone who can't balance their budget. This is someone who holds on to everything, right? So we'll have to clarify that. And with the Hermit card in reverse, what they don't like, what else they don't like about you is that you feel like you have all the answers, like you're a know-it-all. Like once you hear something, no matter what the source, you take it as, if you believe it, then it's like Bible, right? Okay, let's clarify. I want to clarify this. Or should it be this? Let's clarify this. What does that mean? Do they feel like you're imbalanced just in general, or is it about money? What does this Two of Pentacles in reverse mean for Sagittarius in regards to this reading? What does this Two of Pentacles in reverse mean for Sagittarius in terms of this reading? What is this Two of Pentacles in reverse mean for Sagittarius and their person, and what they don't like about Sagittarius. They may think that you hold on too much of the past and that makes you a little bit imbalanced. It's not a 5 of Pentacles in reverse or a 5 of Cups. It's a 2. So they suspect that, you know, a little bit imbalanced. They know that you're loyal to your friends and you create opportunities to see your friends all the time, or they assume that you do. Hello. And then ultimately, even though it's like you're imbalanced, but you seem to find your center and ground yourself when needed. And I don't know why they don't like that about you, but maybe they're a drama queen or something and they like drama. There's people out there who like drama, just create it. Like no matter what situation they're in. And it's annoying. Sorry, Sagittarius, not you. Just people out there. Okay, so let's move on to Capricorns. For the people who Capricorns are thinking about right now, what do they like least about Capricorns? For the people who Capricorns are thinking about right now, what do their people like? Oh, messed up the reading. Hold on, let me redo that. For the people who Capricorns are thinking about right now, what do they like most about the Capricorns? For the people who Capricorns are thinking about right now, what do their people like best about the Capricorns? For the people who the Capricorns are thinking about right now, what do they like best about the Capricorns? I heard sexy smexy. They think you're smart and sexy. And you are. They think you're too, well, they like that you're too careful. That you don't take unnecessary risks, right? With the Fool card in reverse. With the King of Wands in the upright, they know that you keep your promises, or they feel like you would be a person who does that. And Seven of Pentacles in reverse, that you don't just jump into relationships. You kind of take a look-see and assess, and you date people, you court them, right? Or you allow yourself, or you demand to be courted. Love that. Now, what don't they like about you? That's too many cards, and this dropped out. We're going to put it back in the deck. I'm hearing Heartbreaker, that song by Pat Benatar. Heartbreaker, Dreammaker, Love, Take It, Don't You Mess Around With Me, Yora. Heartbreaker, Dreammaker. For the people who Capricorns are thinking about right now, what do those people not like about the Capricorns? For the people who Capricorns are thinking about right now, what do their people not like about the Capricorns? For the people who Capricorns are thinking about right now, what do their people not like about Capricorns? I heard soup and nuts, which is like a variation of soup to nuts. Maybe you're just very detail-oriented to the point of annoying, perhaps. Look at that. This card keeps coming up, and look what came out again. Three of Swords. So they think you're hardworking, but maybe they feel like you don't make enough time for them, or you wouldn't if you were to date. Oh, and this is the Four of Swords. It makes me think of the Three of Swords. So they don't like that that you demand alone time, right? And if you're hurting, or they know that you're hurting from a heartbreak or healing from a heartbreak, they don't like that you're taking a while. They also don't like that you think too long before you act on something. Not that you're indecisive, it's just like you take a while to make a commitment, you know, a decision, right? Okay. Get this more straight. Thank you for being here. Aquarius. For the people who Aquariuses are thinking about right now, what do those people like best about Aquarius? For the people who Aquariuses are thinking about right now, what do those people like best about the Aquarius? The Aquarii. The people who Aquariuses are thinking about right now, what do they like best about the Aquarius? For the people who Aquariuses are thinking about right now, what do they like best about the Aquariuses? I heard wishy-washy. Oh, you bet. Okay. With the King of Wands in reverse, that you don't keep your promises, or you can't make finite decisions, or you act like you don't. Okay, but this is what they like about you. So maybe it's like a spirit of spontaneity. And then they like that you finish everything that you start. Like, everything has a beginning, middle, and end with you. And that's just how you manage everything and in life. But with the Nine of Cups in reverse, see in the upright. Now this is a drinking card. I don't know if you abstain from drinking, but maybe that you drink reasonably, or you're a fun drinker, or because it can't be that you know, wishes don't come true. So it has to be something like that. That you don't guard your emotions either. That you just say how it is. You say what's on your mind, right? For Aquarius people, what do they not like about the Aquariuses? For the people who Aquariuses are thinking about right now, what do they not like about the Aquariuses? For the people who the Aquariuses are thinking about right now, what do they not like about the Aquariuses? I don't know why this card keeps coming up in the same position. So it has to be transit related. Literally, it's always in the same position. After shuffling, and washing and turning. This is crazy. All 8th house, right? House of other people's money. What they don't like about you is that maybe you take too long to perfect something. That you can't really keep commitments. Like you escape, that you're hard to pin down. But ultimately, is that you're stable. Or you like music, that you're a music fan. Right? Okay. Pisces. Boom. Okay. I have one of those 2-tier chairs, so I got sick of sitting in a lower tier. For the persons who Pisces are thinking about right now, what do you like best about, what do they like best about you? For the person who Pisces is thinking about right now, what do those people like best about Pisces? I heard stable. I don't know which arena. of life. Oops. With the King of Pentacles in reverse, they like that you're decisive and kind of ruthless and outspoken. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, that you're very giving and generous. Because it looks like you're receiving here, right? And then the Five of Wands in reverse, that once you get past the boundary and the pseudo battles, that you're like a cuddly teddy bear puppy, right? And there's a time for play and a time for work and a time for fighting. You're able to compartmentalize. That was interesting and detailed. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. For the people who Pisces are thinking about right now, what do their people not like about them? Wishy-washiness is what I heard. For the people who Pisces are thinking about right now, what do their people not like about them? For the people who Pisces are thinking about right now, what do their people not like about them? I am going to scream if we get the Eight of Pentacles in the upright in the first position again. That's happened like at least 6 times, okay? Which statistically is not normal. So that's why I think it's transit related. Boom. Now we got something different. I don't know if they think you are so focused on money that that's like your whole world, that that's what balances you. And with the Two of Wands in reverse, I don't know if they feel that they can't have a partnership with you that's like peaceful, right? Because the Two of Wands in reverse is someone who can't choose, right? That there's partnership issues. And that with the Knight of Swords in reverse, they don't know if you trust them or if they can trust you. Okay, interesting. Now I'm going to do the oracles for all the signs. Now the question is going to be a follow-up question. I'm going to pull 1 to 2 cards only. And the question is going to be, for each sign, what energy do you have to sit in to attract this person towards you? In order to go out on a date or get together again, whatever. Let's say reunite. For Aries, what energy do Aries have to sit in in order to attract the person whom they're thinking about closer to them? What energy do Aries have to sit in or should sit in order to bring the person they're thinking about closer to them to reunite or meet? I wish I had edged these cards. Boom. Now, meditation mishap. Okay. You have to be really grounded. Like if you like esoteric subjects, don't force it onto them, right? And don't be messy with your thoughts. Okay. Now let's read for Taurus. What is the essence of energy which Tauruses have to sit in order to better attract or reunite or meet with the person they're thinking about right now? What essence of energy do Tauruses have to sit in order to attract, reunite, or meet the person who's on their mind right now? One more. Let's see the card. Awkward dancer. But see how her shoes are mismatched? You have to be authentic, and you have to be... They're fashionistas, apparently. So they want you to dress differently and more provocatively, I want to say. How interesting, right? That was placed in my head. What essence of energy do Geminis have to sit in order to better attract, reunite, or meet the person on their mind? What essence of energies do Geminis have to sit in, should sit in order to better attract, reunite, or meet the person who's on their mind right now? I heard talkative. So maybe they want you to talk to them. Make the first move. Or the next move. Tech wizard. I don't know if the person you're thinking about is interested in tech and meme coin and crypto and gaming or something, right? But they want you to know, the cards are saying you should be not a tech moron, right? I don't know why that's important. I don't know if they want you to be a mini engineer or what. Cancers. What essence of energy do Cancers have to sit in or should sit in right now in order to better attract, reunite, or meet the person who's on their mind? What essence of energy do Cancer signs have to sit in or should sit in order to better attract, reunite, or meet the person who's on their mind right now? I saw the word violet, and then I saw like a lavender kind of flower. I'll let you Google that. Okay, we got it down to an hour and 15 minutes. FOMO sufferer. They want you to be well-read and worldly and curious about the world and up on news. Apparently the person who you're thinking about right now may be like kind of like a news junkie. Okay. For the person who Leos are thinking about right now, what essence of energy should Leos be sitting in order to better attract, reunite, or meet the person who's on their mind right now? For Leos and their persons, what essence of energy should Leos sit in order to better attract, reunite, or meet the person who they're thinking about right now? I just thought of Stephen Colbert. Take it how it resonates. Hungry beast in reverse. Be curious, but don't be gluttonous about it. You know what I mean? Like, they're a news junkie, but they're not a gossip. It looks like. And they don't like jealousy either. Okay. For the persons who Virgos are thinking about right now, what essence of energy do they have to sit in order to better attract, reunite, or meet the person whom they're thinking about right now? For Virgos, What essence of energies do you have to sit in or should sit in order to better attract, reunite, or meet the person who's on your mind right now? For the persons who Virgos are thinking about right now, what energies should Virgos be sitting in order to better attract, reunite, and meet the person who they're thinking about right now? I heard talkative, so maybe you're not talking. Professional binge watcher in reverse. I don't know what to make of this. Oh yeah, Netflix and chill. So maybe they think you watch too much TV or that you're not a homebody. Okay. Maybe they want you to be a homebody. I don't know. But that suggests that you have a need to block it. So maybe they're assuming that you're like an extreme homebody, that you never go out. So they want you, the cards are saying you need to be more spontaneous and adventure and more sociable. Okay? That's how I'm interpreting it anyway. For Libras, what essence of energies do Libras have to sit in order to better attract, reunite, and meet the person who's on their mind right now? What essence of energies should Libras be sitting in order to better attract, reunite, and meet the person who's on their mind right now? Tech wizard. Don't be caught up in, I mean, if you do a lot of tech, and this would include like social media, they're not into that or not as into it as you. So if you're reuniting and you're like on your phone constantly, they're not going to like it. Okay? And you might miss the opportunity to meet eyes with someone who's watching you and you're just like on your phone, so you're going to miss it, right? Okay, what essence of energies do Scorpios have to sit in order to better attract, reunite, and meet with the person who's on their mind? What essence of energies should Scorpios be sitting in order to better attract, reunite, or meet with the person that's on their mind right now? I heard the word green, which is growth or money. Or gardening, I guess. The human charger in reverse. I don't know if they think that you're just too kinetic and can't sit still, right? Is kind of what I'm getting from this. And that you should block that propensity if you have it. Okay. What's the essence of energies which Sagittarius should be sitting in right now in order to better attract, reunite, or meet the person who's on their mind right now? I blanked out. I'm tired. What essence of energy should Sagittarius be sitting in order to better attract, reunite, or meet with the person who's on their mind right now? I see the word yellow, so I don't know if you have deceptive like vibes shooting out or something. Snooze button samurai. I don't know if they think that you're sleepy. I don't know. I don't think the energy you should be sitting in right now is that you just have to slow down. Slow down. I don't know if you're the type who, when the alarm rings on your clock, that you're just like up and in the shower before the bed sheets hit the floor kind of people. Like, pump the brakes on life. So I don't know if you're like a fast talker, you know, just like a speedy talker. Anyway, they think you're too fast, right? So you should like slow down. Smell the roses. Capricorn. What essence of energy should Capricorns be sitting in right now in order to better attract, reunite, and mate with the person who's on their mind? What essence of energy should Capricorns be sitting in right now in order to better attract, reunite, and meet with the person who's on their mind right now? Serial killer. I don't know if they think that, I mean, in order to better attract them, I'm not really getting a vibe about this. I don't know if you just don't go out, you stay home and game or something. They think you're smart. I think you should get out more is what I'm getting from these three cards. Hello, welcome. Aquarius. What essence of energy should Aquariuses be sitting in right now in order to better attract, reunite, or meet with the person who's on their mind? What essence of energy should Aquariuses sit in right now in order to better attract, reunite, or meet with a person who's on their mind right now? I heard, I'm not ready. I don't know, just available, right? Yeah. You have to be in a nurturing, not so aloof. You have to be very nurturing because aloofness came up, right? In the reading. So better just being willing to grow and be outside and nurture relationships. Hello, everybody. We're almost at the end. We're doing the final oracle for Pisces, but if you want to DVR it, there's lots of great stuff in the readings. I thank you for joining us. What essence of energies do Pisces have to sit in right now in order to better attract, reunite, and meet with the person who's on their mind right now? What essence of energies do Pisces have to sit in order to better attract, reunite, and meet with the person who they're thinking about right now? I heard Sexy Lexi. Laundry mountain climber. You have to be domestic oriented. Not a gamer. You pay attention to your partner. The hungry beast in reverse. Don't be greedy and possessive, right? Okay. Well, those were interesting readings, and we got it down to an hour and a half instead of 4 hours. How crazy is that? So I would love some suggestions like this one that was suggested by a client. So if you could put those suggestions down below, I'd greatly appreciate it. I think you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I hope that you do because it really helps us and it doesn't cost you anything. If you don't want anybody to know if you're subscribing to tarot channels, then, you know, either change your handle so it's mysterious. Or there is a place in the YouTube settings that you can do that, so that nobody knows what you're liking, or, you know, your watch history, or, you know, your subscriptions. So there is a way of doing that. So please do that. Please subscribe to the channel. Okay. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I will hopefully see you tomorrow. I don't know how my day's going to go, but I will certainly make the effort. Okay. Mwah. Bye.